Hey everyone, so for today's video I wanted to, if you guys hear all the drums in the background, I live near like a Chinatown area and it just recently was Lunar New Year, or it still kind of is Lunar New Year. So if you hear a lot of that background noise, it's from them. And then my cats are really intrigued by the drums and outside, so if you hear bells, it's my cats. So I wanted to put my makeup, or concentrate my makeup on shades of blue. I just went through my collection and I wanted to see, you know, some of the items or products that I don't use regularly. So I'm gonna be using that now. I don't know how it's gonna go because I haven't used some of these products in a while. So for my face, what I've done is put on skincare. So I use the Oliverio and as well as my Hatomugi toner. I'm using the Suzanne makeup base on top of my skincare to put on SPF as well as brighten up my skin a little bit. Oh no, I think I'm running out. I forgot to shake it. And I didn't wash my brush because I was lazy. So I'm just using the Innisfree flat foundation brush. It's a flat brush, so it helps to just brush out all the products on my face really quickly. These days I have been getting like an allergic reaction to something. Like my neck is like all like fucked up and stuff. I can't even like raise my head properly because it stretches out the skin there. So these days I haven't been wearing like my normal makeup. So it's, I don't know, I feel like it's kind of nice to just go back into the swing of thing and put like make my face a little bit nicer. Next, another classic that I've been using is the Fenty Beauty foundation. I'm in the shade 190. This is a soft matte finish, meaning that it is a little matte, but it is it's not an airbrush matte. It has a kind of like your skin but better kind of texture to it. Work a little bit quick with this foundation by just dabbing it into my, or onto my face, because it does set quite quickly. I think I'm going to use this as a base for my eyeshadow, kind of like a primer. I'm going to use this to get rid of any coloration that I have on my eyelids for my eyeshadow as well. So I'm just going to be lazy for today. And then I'm also going to, you know, brush it down into my neck because I want to look like one shade, you know? I haven't finished with my face yet, but I'm kind of like nervous about my eyes, so I'm gonna do my eyes. I'm using this Wet n Wild Color Recon eyeliner. I should probably throw this away, but I got this like ages ago from my friend. I want to use this as my base, and then I'm gonna use a brush to rubbage it around. Oh gosh, here goes nothing. This isn't as dark as I thought it was going to be, but it's coming out pretty nicely. I actually have no idea what I'm doing with my eye look today. Next, I'm using this e.l.f. This is just a flat eyeshadow brush. I'm just going to buff it out a little bit and like bring it up a little bit as well. Oh, what? Oh shoot, it already has eyeshadow from another thing. What is life? I kind of like that though. Oh wow, but I need to blend this out first. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to use whatever is like excess on this. This is not what I had intended. Okay, you know what? Whatever. Feel like the color is already slowly diminishing from my eyes, and that's not what I wanted, but we're just gonna go with it. Kind of using that same like ideology or like same method. I'm using this Avon Glimmer Stick Diamond, and this is in a navy blue base with sparkles in it. I'm going to plop this in the center. concentrate on the middle part. I'm taking this crease brush from Real Techniques. I did use this before, so I'm just gonna buff out whatever excess product is left because I learned my lesson. This one isn't as creamy, so I feel like it's going to take me a while to buff out. It's kind of fun to just play around with like your collection and what you have. Like what I said, I like don't really touch into these products a lot. This isn't really going as well as I would like to, just because I feel like these products, you know, aren't really like the products that I need. I'm gonna go in with, this is like from a Ulta collection that I bought like a while ago as well, but it came with like these colors. I'm going to probably use this blue one right here because it's like a really nice pop. Ooh, that is really nice. Oh shoot, it like came in a little too quickly. Okay, I'm just gonna put that in the middle like that. I haven't really used this brush in a while. This is from, I don't really know, Coastal Scents. This is in BRCN02. This first shade right here, that's kind of like the lightest, to just blend out the edges and to kind of soften this look a little bit. I have a little bit of like an indentation over there, so I'm going right below that indent. And I really like this brush. It has a nice kind of like curve to it, so when I'm blending it in over there and like the edges are also a little like scooped down and tapered, I really like that because it just helps to get into that like crease area. Edges are blended out. What I do want to do is probably go into the ends a little bit and darken it. I'm gonna go in with the Wet n Wild again and just put a little bit more on the ends. I'm gonna buff it out with the crease brush. I think I like where it kind of went. It's not like too bad, but it's also not, it's not like my favorite, but it went somewhere. I am going to wipe off the edges a little bit with my foundation brush. I'm gonna do my eyebrows, so I'm using the, I don't know why I said it like that, I'm using the e.l.f. e.l.f. Ultra Precise Brow Pencil in the shade, I think this is Brunette. Brunette really isn't my shade anymore, but I got like 8 of these, so I'm just gonna have to use it. And the way I like to do my brows is kind of just to go outline the edges, the ends, and then I like to fill it in. I also have like a hard time doing the front of my brows because I feel like my brows really don't have the same shape between the left and the right. Oh, there we go. It's okay. This is why cotton tips were invented. I'm just using a cotton swab, fixing up the front and the overall shape. I always like my left a lot better than my right. I feel like my left side is a lot more blessed when it comes to the hair department. Now I'm gonna take the Anastasia Beverly Hills clear eyebrow gel to just set it in place. Ow. And also to kind of wipe off whatever excess product is left. Anyways, I'm using an eyelash curler from Koji. I always use this one. I don't know why. I had like a brain fart right there. Next, I'm taking my K Palette One Day Tattoo Real Lasting Eyeliner. I realized that this is the only one that really goes on eyeshadows really well, and that's really inky. Alright, so my camera shut off and I just finished my eyeliner off camera. I am gonna go in with mascara. This is just the e.l.f. Volumizing and Defining Mascara. I like the wand. It helps me to build up my lashes without clumping it all up. Ooh, and luckily None of it got on my eyelid. I'm going to contour my face using the Real Technique blush brush. I really like the shape of this. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's like that edge over there. So I ran out of battery, or my battery got depleted on my camera. So I'm just going to finish the rest of my makeup using my phone because I don't got time. I am going into this palette. I'm going to use this shade over here using the brush from Real Technique. Using one of the edges that is slant to just go in. But I really like that edge that this blush brush gives me to do my forehead as well. And then using this darkest shade, I am going to use this one as well, but I'm going to put that on my jawline. For highlight, I'm going into my Maybelline Total Temptation palette. I'm going to use this gold shade right here. I hope that works. I like don't highlight often, so when I do, I'm like, Okay, I'm gonna go down my nose too, cause why not today? Alrighty, so for lips, I am going to use this Cinnabar Luxury. I'm just going to take this NAPC Moisture Mist and just spray it all over my face because I just needed a little bit of moisture. But that is it for this whole look. Yeah, I was just playing around with my makeup and seeing what I had in my collection. So I hope you like it. If you did, remember to give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you all in another video. Bye bye.